Hi, I'm Sharon Dooley, sports massage therapist and yoga teacher. This is going to take you through some hip mobilising exercises, which as a runner, you want to have some freedom through your hips. So you're doing hip strengthening and hip mobilising. So a really simple one to start with is just sitting down. Just take your hands slightly back just for balance. Bend your knees and you're just going to drop your knees over to one side. Bring them back to the middle and over to the other side, and just thinking about creating space through the joint. So I'm sending my knees over to the side, but in the direction away from my body. So just encouraging myself to create some space through the joints. And this is a really nice one to do if you've been sat at your desk all day. And then from there, come down to lying on your back. It's a bit like a starfish, so take your arms out away from your shoulders. Take your leg towards the opposite hand and just drawing a semicircle. So it's just a continuous movement, so you're just rolling over. Or you can draw a circle along the floor or do a mixture of both. So just gently mobilising through that joint. And obviously doing that on both legs. So you may find, I know I get this quite a lot, when my back will just naturally click by itself. You'll have potentially just noticing the tension, just accepting it, but just thinking of allowing that movement to be nice and fluid and free. And then bring yourself up into a low lunge position. And just start bent knee, the back knee is bent on the floor. Tuck your toes, so you're pointing your back foot behind you. And then keep your shoulders over your hips, but just gently bringing your knee forward over your front foot. That will then create a stretch through the back leg. And then bringing yourself back, hips back towards your back foot. Allow your front foot to come up, pull your toes up towards you. Working through your hips. If you've got any knee issues going on, don't do this without seeking advice from your therapist, because it's obviously going to put some pressure through your kneecap. And then changing legs. And you may notice one side feels easier than the other. And then gently bring yourself up to standing. Take your feet a little bit wider than hip width. I've got mine quite wide, but if you're not used to doing this, you might have them a bit narrower. And just gently dropping from one side to the other. This is you're going to feel it through your adductors on the inside, through your groin. You're just gently moving through, you're not holding anything, you're just moving and working from side to side. So it's going to be mobilising. There will be an element of strengthening muscles as you're moving through, but your main focus is thinking about creating space in that joint, either after you've done some exertion or, ready to do your running, so you're able to just swing your legs forwards and backwards. And this in itself, I tend to hold on, but just allowing your leg swing freely from the hip. So that's some ideas that you can do. I would tend to do 3 to 4 repetitions of each exercise as a bit of a warm-up before my training, before racing, just getting everything moving nice and fluid. Thank you for watching.